Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to do a bit of a news video. I've been working on a lot of videos, but they're all kind of half baked right now, and I'm not really sure what to do about them. But I promise more's on the way. But without further ado, let's get into the news. And the most recent update, if you're a fan of my channel, that probably means you're also a fan of Bethesda games. And if you play on PC, I got a big news update for you. The Bethesda Net launcher, Bethesda's own personal game launcher, is going offline this year. They've announced in an article on the Bethesda.net website that starting in April, you will be able to migrate all of your Bethesda launcher games from Bethesda launcher to Steam, which actually is a pretty interesting choice since they got bought by Microsoft. I would have figured it would have been one of those things where they would have forced you to migrate it over to the Windows Store, but Windows Store, as everybody knows, kind of sucks. I don't even know if I have games on the Windows Store, and I wouldn't go out of my way to find one on there. But this is good. Most people have Steam, and they said that every game that you have on the launcher will transfer over, and that most of their games, even your save files, will transfer over. So that's good news. But they weren't really clear on which games the save files wouldn't transfer over. It sounds like games like Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online will mostly be unaffected by this change. And I'll quickly go over the FAQ on the website here at the bottom of the article. Uh, Question: how will I play my games? In early April, you'll be able to migrate over to the Steam account. Any title will be available for free on Steam. Your purchases will carry over to your Steam account. Many game saves will also transfer. However, some will require manual copying. So basically, you'll have to go into the details of the game, copy the file, and probably transfer it over. Uh, let's see. For more information on which games, please use the FAQ entry, what happens to my game progression and save. So that'll probably be down below. Question: what will happen to the launcher? You continue to have access to the launcher and access your games until May. Starting in May, you will no longer be able to access and play games within the launcher. Don't think that broke anybody's heart too much. I had to reinstall it just to see what games I own on the launcher. Uh, Will I need a Bethesda.net account if I no longer use the launcher? Yes. Many of our games and services still rely on you to have a Bethesda.net account. This will allow you to retain access to the Bethesda.net services, including game mods, in-game items, skins, and stuff. So if you play community content, the paid mods and stuff on the consoles like I do, uh, that you pretty much have to use your Bethesda.net account to log into that, and they're basically saying you'll still need that for those services. Uh, will I have access to games I own? Be available to me on Steam. You need to transfer your Steam account. We will let you know. Blah blah blah. Basically, the exact same question as the first one. What happens to my game progression and saves? Okay, should you choose to transfer your Bethesda.net library to your Steam account, we would provide instructions on how to migrate your game progressions and saves over to your Steam account where possible. You may continue playing where you left off. Some saves will automatically transfer, however, some will require you to manual copy them to your Steam folder. So you basically have to go into your file under it and transfer it over to your Steam file, which if you've downloaded Steam, you know that all your Steam games and saves are saved under your Steam folder along with your Steam launcher information. Virtual currency balances and game add-ons such as DLC will automatically transfer. So that gets into this next question. Yes, your Bethesda.net wallet will transfer over to Steam once you've completed the transfer process. Now, this is actually a big problem for me with the Bethesda whole microtransaction system is that it doesn't carry over to different platforms. I mean, on PC, it looks like your wallet's going to stay your wallet. That's cool and all. But what really upsets me is I play on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. So if I buy like a mod on the community, whatever it's called, uh, on Xbox, I can't play that mod. Or if I have leftover money, leftover atoms or whatever, creation club points. If I have leftover currency, I can't use that leftover on, say, my PlayStation file or my PC file. None of that seems to transfer over. And honestly, as much as I hate microtransactions and stuff like that, uh, I think making it universal to your account, because I've used the same Bethesda.net account for all of them, yet the balances are separate based on the platform. And I'm sure that has something to do with like each platform takes its cut of the money. But in my opinion, I wish there was a way that they could just make it universal. That way, if I want to buy a crap ton of atoms on Xbox and then transfer them over, or even this would be great for Bethesda personally, make it to where your PC ones can transfer over to the other ones. That way, if I buy like 1,000 atoms on the PC, it goes straight to Bethesda probably, but they don't have to worry about sharing that cut of that money with Xbox or PlayStation. Or I guess Xbox pretty much takes their cut regardless now, though. Anyway, getting back to it. Can I migrate to PlayStation or Xbox instead of Steam? No. We are only able to support transferring information on PC. So, sorry everybody who would rather transfer to Xbox or PlayStation. Can I migrate to another PC service? No, only Steam. Uh, Again, weird move, but I mean, they probably have a long history of Steam. Steam is more established, has more features. You know, you got the Microsoft Store and everything, the Windows Store, and I mean, it's mostly, it's more of like it's more like a smart TV store at this point. Like, it's not really, there ain't a lot of features to it. I don't even know if there's like party chat or anything. And most of Bethesda's titles probably aren't currently available on the Microsoft Store. So I can understand if it's pretty much all probably still available on Steam. All they have to do is pretty much get a voucher from Steam to transfer it over. And I wonder how Steam's doing that. Are they just going to give it to them, or does Bethesda basically have to re-buy your games from Steam? I wonder how Steam's going to deal with them on that. So, does the launcher affect my account? No. You'll still have your account. What about Fallout 76? We have a complete FAQ on Fallout 76 here. I'm not going to go over that. Fallout 76 is fun for a little bit, but it's not really one of my personal obsessions. So, are all the same languages supported? Yes, all languages are supported. Will friends list be merged? Okay. I didn't add any of my friends to the Bethesda.net launcher, so I don't know how this would work. Will be merged after migration. This includes all blah blah, all those. And so I guess the friends list will be merged with your Steam friends list. Bethesda.net launcher sunset affect my ability to play Elder Scrolls Online? No, Elder Scrolls Online is completely unaffected. So there's that portion. Articles right here. It's like one of the top articles on Bethesda.net's website if you want to go check it out for yourself. And that's it. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.